Yes, I do. Don't you?
Everyone's close.
Yes. 18. Now, secret. Because I had Gallon with my girlfriend Kelly
Yes.
and my children, we on Instagram. That we spent our friend on Instagram. The date looked like a home run, percent home run. You could be the person ever in the history of time.
Thank you. But it started at 4:45 and it ended at 8:42. If you call that,
Date was at 6:30 and was done by 7:18.
well, it was interesting because I started with the advantage out. I was down a point, and the point new. Try. Need to come back, kid. Is the root?
Well, you had
I had a plan.
You had a plan, but I got to tell you, I was.
Well, I just don't pull it off well.
Right.
And so we started at about 4:45. I said, we're going to be ready at 4:45. Got to get in the car. We were in the car. We got into a helicopter, and we did No, we bummed a ride with someone else.
And not as Joaquin likes to point out, a helicopter with snacks in it. He saw snacks. He was like, he put snacks in the helicopter.
We had nuts and lifesaver. But what we did was a sunset tour of Manhattan, and I had never done that before. It was so beautiful. In a little bit, but we went around this. I'd never done this. We went around the Statue of Liberty, went around Yankee Stadium. Of course, she thought we were going somewhere. And that
is like, that to me is a whole date right there.
We went one big circle. But it was a fantastic night. It ended on time.
On time. This is a creature of. We came in on time. That's a commercial break when we were supposed to.
I was concerned we'd be a little long, but we. At Cosme, which is outstanding. Daniela made our food last night. Here's the table where we sat last night.
What? Were you at one end and she was at the other, or what?
We charged our phones and we texted all night at that table.
Cosme is a very magical.
Food out of Mexico, Mexico City, and the flavors it was just wonderful.
It's not Mexican food like you're thinking. It is really like, it is a culinary experience. It is like, it's one of my I've been there one memory.
It was terrific. I said, I think I did okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The alarm went off this morning, and she's like, "Oh God, here we go again. We have to get up so early."
But I saw that there was like there was a wine pairing.
Yes, with the courses, which I'd never had before, much of which I'm paying for today.
Right. As I was looking, like I said, because I follow Shane on Instagram, I was like, is he going to be okay tomorrow?
That's why we stop early.
Yeah.
And then there's a cutoff time.
Yeah.
So that
you can recover.
Of course, so that there's recovery.
You start pounding water.
I start pounding water, and I worked out this morning at 5:30 to flush it all out.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did 20 minutes, but it was still a workout.
Good for you. That's actually very admirable.
I went Valentine's.
Well, so it was very romantic.
What did you eat? Were there flowers?
Were flowers. The flowers that you gave me were center on the dining room table. Mark also sent me a gorgeous arrangement of flowers, and that was on the living room where we had cocktails of water with lemon. It was also, we're doing a part cleanse, part date. I went to get my ashes first, and then I went to church and I just prayed for a while, just because I just felt like I should. And I actually, at a certain point, I prayed okay, which I was like, it was like such a, and I was like, God, I know this is frivolous, but you know, just like let it go, okay.
Well, there is a God.
And then we simple with a little lobster, right? Had a beautiful piece of halibut.
Hey.
And and then we gave the kids little body from Sugarfina.
Just tuning in.
Essentially, it always work. And darkness watch and phone down, and if I don't on, he goes. Whatever reason, it looked. And I was like, of course I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing like 2 pairs of pants. But just I screen grabbed it just to have as a souvenir. And Mark goes, did you just screen grab? No. So apparently, I guess you can tell. So apparently now Luke and Mark know that I screen grab them.
It's now them.
It's so creepy. It's my husband and his fangirl.
So was Dylan, Mark,
Yeah.
were they having a Broen time?
They were having bro.
Their Broen time. What do you say?
You know who famously at a certain point tried to pick up Shayna.
Wait, I forgot. Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was like basically, and then realized she was your girlfriend, and then it ended quickly for him.
It ended after a couple weeks.
It ended quickly for them.
Then they hung out.
They all got together and had Galentine's.
Galentine's, it's called.
And they watched. I don't know. There was some sort of sporting event. I checked out. I was really like, no. They weren't watching the Olympics. They were watching like a basketball game or something. There was some game on. They were. No, they did. They missed skeleton, which I'm convinced I would have been good at.
I'm glad it was just Dylan, because if it were Brandon Walsh, I would have really had a heart attack. Jason.
Well, I said to Lola, I was like, Daddy texted me Dylan from 90210. And she, Luke 10. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, what are you talking about? She refers to 90210 as the 90210 reboot.
But no, it's not. Not the original.
She doesn't know that there's an. She doesn't know that. I have failed as a parent. I have failed. I really
Well, we'll have to get our episodes of the original, because it was the best. to L.A. watching Brendan Walsh as a DJ at Beverly Hills High.
Well, you wound up being on 90210, didn't you?
I mean, you know, for one scene as a game show host, when I was 20 years old.
Listen, I can't.
Yeah, don't.
I can't say it enough. Google it later.
Yeah.
Google it after the show. Google it, because you're a.
It was work.
You weren't on American Idol yet, were you?
No. Everything possible exposed. I was saying yes to everything so that I would get discovered.
Kidding?
Yeah,
Is that how you get discovered?
I say yes to everything. I got today.
See, I thought like Ashley Graham is here, right?
Yeah.
I read that she got discovered in the mall. And so many people who got discovered in the mall. I'm from New Jersey. I grew up in a mall. I essentially grew up inside a mall. I was never discovered. So I'm not even supposed to be doing it. Because I was never.
How did you get the soap opera break?
Oh my God. I was there like dropping off headshots for other people. And they were like,
you should drop your own off.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean.
Coming in, I did notice, and even last night I noticed it was unseasonably comfortable. Mm-hmm. 60 degrees or something today. I'm hopeful we've made it.
No, because on Saturday, 18,
It's going to plummet that fast?
Weather does. I told you. I told you.
I know, but every time I see a day like this, I think to myself, we've made it through.
But I warned you. This is until mid to. You will be still grabbing your winter coat, and you'll say, "I can't believe it." You'll say, "It's June 14th. Why is my winter coat on?" And I will say, "I told."
Well, today I could be out there in my original jams. It is it's spring-like, and it gets you excited because you know where I lived in Los Angeles, it was like this every single day, and
Yeah.
There was good news. Julie Louis-Dreyfus, she posted battling breast cancer, and this is such great news. She said, great doctors, great results, feeling happy, and ready to rock after surgery. Hey, cancer, F you. What a great...
We could use some good news. Because the news coming out of Florida yesterday, don't know how many times this is going to happen, but I don't know how many times it has to happen for a school shooting, a mass shooting of this caliber before somebody does something, before people really get into it. And people are going to say, oh, you're a talk show host, shut up. In this moment, I'm of 3 school, and I had to talk off a ledge this morning because they were afraid to go to school.
What did you say? What do you say to your kids?
I said to my kids that, follow the instructions of the school. You have these drills in place. Unfortunately, my kids have grown up having these drills in place where they don't just have fire drills anymore. They have active shooter drills, which is so tragic to me. It's such a tragic thing. The fact that our country has such unparalleled mass shooter violence is staggering to me. So somebody needs to have a conversation that is larger than in this moment. And again, I just say it as a concerned citizen and parent and human being, that something needs to change. There needs to be a bigger because we are failing in this area. And offering thoughts and prayers are not anymore. And I can't imagine the horror of the parents of that school or when this happens. Any place where this happens, you always break it down. You put yourself, because we are creatures, right? So we put each other's shoes, right? How would I feel? How would I feel? And this morning, as I was trying to explain to my kids that just listen, you know what to do in the event of this happening, even though it's highly unlikely, you know what to do. You've been trained, you know, and you don't want to mislead your kids and say this is never going to happen. You hope and pray that it doesn't happen, but when they are inundated with these images every day, day after day, all the time, you start to feel like a liar, and I don't like feeling that way. So we need to have a bigger, better dialogue. I was thinking about Florida today, all of those parents and teachers. I get very emotional, and I'm sorry, because that is not the point of this show. And so I could go on. This could be a 3-hour special, but I'll spare you. But I just,
no, you're right.
I just want everybody to know that we building and beyond with all of the people in Florida.
Are you going to pick the group from your nails?
Now I'm picking my cuticles. That's when you know I'm really across the line.
All right, so we're going to try and put on an entertaining show. This is, when you talk about great stories and good news, Olympic gold medalist 17, Red Gerard, has just landed in South Korea. He's here.
I know. I'm so happy and thrilled. Here I really am. My kids are big fans of his, but at the same time, I went in and I thanked him for coming, and I was like, but you really do need to get back because you need to get on the right sleep schedule, and you need to not, you know, like
always momming.
Right, I was momming him, and I could see he was like, all right, I got enough of that going on. Also, supermodel Ashley Graham is here.
And, yes, a performance by country star Carly Pierce. That's coming up. Right now, time for Snow Way Travel Trivia. Here we go. That is Mark from Philly, and that is not your first time on the floor.
Thank you.
Are you happy about the Eagles winning?
Thanks, sir.
He's still dancing.
You know, you really earned it. The win.
Oh, the win.
Don't you think? Fan, you earned the win.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We soared, baby.
We soar. We soar. All right, let's soar to Augusta, Kansas. We're calling John live right now to see if John can win a beautiful trip here by playing the trivia game.
I feel like we've been calling more men lately. Very interesting.
Have we been?
I feel like men are now entering our trivia game, and good for you,
Good
man.
for you guys. Thank you, men. Let's see if John's there watching now.
Hello?
Hello, is John there?
That's John, yes.
Wait, John, it's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa calling. You're live on the air. Good morning.
Oh,
John, you have a really beautiful voice.
that's my morning voice.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's student to this morning.
Not a whole lot.
Is that a little alligator in your hands?
We're looking at a photo that
Or are you
sent.
just happy to see us?
The photo you sent in?
Yeah.
A reptile in your palms.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up on me.
Never mind.
Don't worry. Well, don't see what you're playing for here, John. All right.
Here's a great prize, the Veranda Resort and Spa in 7 days and 6 nights. It's all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a prize valued at $7,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
Ready, John?
I'm ready.
Okay. So we got a cooking lesson from Chef Franco Noriega. What country did we say Franco is from?
Oh, gosh, I missed that part.
You really missed
Noriega.
something.
Yeah. You missed a lot of...
Franco
Boy.
Noriega.
Any culinary guess? Is it Italy? No, it's Peru. That's not... Yes, so? But there's
We
good
made
news.
Peruvian chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't
I
see
missed
that
that.
part. You didn't see that part. We should absolutely, though, probably show a picture. Chef
Of
Franco
course, any
Noriega,
excuse.
just
Any
so we
excuse.
can refresh the memories of our audience. That's
Doesn't ring a bell. Do you remember that coming? No. No, doesn't ring a bell, Cal. Was he
You're-
here?
no. he
I remember
wasn't.
the chicken.
The chicken,
Yes,
I remember the
the chicken.
rosemary and the chicken,
Yeah.
but not him.
You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. Listen, you're still going to get a great prize. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. I'm sorry, I know what it said. Don't panic. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'm like an old horse. $500 Cuisinart. So please pick a number between 1 and 88.
187.
187. Where's that? Congratulations. All right, John, you have a great luck to be on the coming up next, gold medalist Red Gerard, right after the break.
Still ahead online. Influenced by Carly Pierce, supermodel Ashley Graham, and coming up next, Olympic gold medalist Red Gerard.
The fiber in oats makes them part of a heart healthy diet. But these oats have an added bonus. They're ready now. Wow, that's fast fiber. Skin had a wash tag. What would it say?
80% glowing.
50% fresh.
Your skin type.
All skin deserves gentleness. Sulfate free. The #1 body wash recommended by dermatologists.
H&R Block will file your 1040E.
What? You know that's not your line.
Know that H&R Block will file your 1040EZ for free?
Yeah, the line is... Okay. Thank you.
Pro Tax Prep for free. Get your taxes won.
How's your cake?
Oh, it's actually...
Okay, can we...
That milk in your coffee was messing with you, wasn't it?
Try Lactate. It's real milk without that annoying lactose. Good, right?
Yeah.
Lactate, the milk that doesn't mess with you.
I've been in an accident.
Injured? Call Michael J. O'Connor and... Frustrated by the insurance company? Call Michael J. O'Connor and Associates.
My doctor told me that I had some serious health issues. I came, lost 60 pounds. A year later, still maintaining the same weight. I actually wanted to kiss my grandchildren for the dream.
I was on med to handle my weight. And then I found Twin Hills. I lost 64 pounds in a month.
You can lose up to 1 pound of fat every single day on our program. Call right free consultation.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited. He made history when he took home the Olympic gold medal in snowboarding slope style at the Pyeongchang Winter Olympic Games. Please welcome Red Gerard. everywhere you go.
Oh, no, I hope not, at least. Man, it'd be
It's
crazy.
very exciting.
Yeah, it's been a wild one.
Congratulations. We watched you with real interest in our house because you are, and so many kids in high school are looking at you and just, being inspired by you, I'll say.
I feel like he takes it in stride. Chill,
Unflappable.
Yeah,
right?
I like to think I'm a calm guy.
You are a calm guy. You have to be calm, cool, and collected to compete like that. And the night before you had to compete and won this gold, watching Brooklyn.
I was just up to like 12. I don't know. It's normal.
So that's the key.
Just keep it mellow. It's like everyone always thinks like, you know, like you get tune that. Just super chill. It's a regular day.
But
that's how you got to think about it.
Isn't it a fact, in fact, Red, that snowboarders are cooler than everybody else? Don't you think it's kind of...
I mean, we're cool. I don't know about cooler than everyone else.
I'm just saying, when I see the other Olympic athletes, before they compete, they look like they are going...
Oh.
You guys look like you're turning your music on.
Yeah. No, that's actually true. The snowboarding is so, like, just such a calm sport. And, like, we don't train insanely, but they're, like, in the gym before. They got crazy routines. So.
Yo, what are they thinking?
Yeah, right? They got to treat it way mellower.
Do you listen to anything when you were on the slope?
I don't. I just go rogue. I don't know. Listen to nothing.
But some people do listen to
Yeah,
music.
most people do listen to me. I find it's too much, so you don't clock.
So this footage is incredible. This is his final gold medal run. Take a look. In last place, then jumps to first. Watch.
Well, Gerard now one more jump to navigate.
And the landing.
What happens to your parents when that goes on?
They will, you know, as you know, there's a really big crew there. They were already, you know, I think they've been drinking all morning.
Yeah.
They were wild. They were going berserk.
Yeah, but do they hold their breaths? Is there, like, has been taken off your mom's life? Is she now, like, a broken...
My mom, actually, she goes crowd, like, and just sits there. Her and my agent were, like, holding hands or something.
Right, yeah. Oh, I was like, oh, please.
We saw you had a little trouble before that.
Super windy that day. Like, there's crazy one. Like, the first two runs, it was just, wild. No one was really landing, and then we finally got a break on the third run.
When you're spinning the still there, can you tell on the first rotation if is it progressing through the...
Yeah, it's like a lot of it's off the lip, but you usually tell, like, in the tranny, you can feel the wind a lot. You go, for the most part.
That sounds
it's all
like
about, like, the
Valentine's Day.
snap you get.
Right, that's Ryan's Valentine. Exactly. Off the lips, he knew he was going to stick the landing.
The terminology here.
But no, so you're saying when you take off, you're either in your mind, yes, or you're like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Right from the beginning and, like, you know, come up short, don't make the landing, and you know that. You know right off the lip what's going on.
This is an amazing thing. You must be so proud. How do you train?
Well, the U.S. Games, they do, like, training camps for, like, months at times. Before this...
and you train at home, though, in your own backyard?
Oh, yeah, I got a backyard, too, I'm sure. Yeah. Right there, yeah.
Yard?
Yeah, my brothers actually just kind of, you know, they set up stuff.
That wasn't just... Looks like there was a staircase and a rail there.
That's amazing.
Cool setup. It's great just to have friends over, have a little bar.
How many?
I'm 1 of 7.
1 of 7.
Wow.
And you all snowboard?
We all snowboard, yeah.
Broken. Collectively, between the 7 of you, like how many, no, I'm not saying furniture, how many bones?
Oh, bones. Well, my 2 basically broken everything. I'm lucky. I haven't broke a bone.
Knock on everything.
I haven't broke a bone.
Good for
you.
you.
Hoping one's not coming.
No. Florishly, do your whole thing.
Do your whole thing.
She's a shaman. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
And so you just got here a day or so ago, and you
was in LA and then flew over yesterday. Fly back to Korea tomorrow.
Now, there's been a lot of talk about the sleep and the time change.
Yeah. On the way there, actually, it's Here, though, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, so it's kind of wild.
See, Red, I don't like that now. I need you to
He's
get
gonna mom you.
asleep.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? I fell asleep at 9:30. I had plenty of sleep. I was all good.
Okay, you
Yeah.
promise?
We're all good.
Congratulations. Wow. Nice to meet you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, you stay here, stay here. Hey, coming up next,
Still ahead online, a performance by Carly Pierce.
I accept I don't bike the miles I used to. Except I have a higher risk of stroke due to AFib, a type of irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. But no matter where I ride, I go for my best. So if there's something better than warfarin, for that too, Eliquis. Eliquis reduced the risk of stroke better than warfarin, plus had less major bleeding than warfarin. Eliquis had both.
Don't stop taking Eliquis unless your doctor tells you to, as stopping increases your risk of having a stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. While taking Eliquis, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer than usual for any bleeding to stop. Seek immediate medical care for sudden signs of bleeding, like unusual bruising. Eliquis may increase your bleeding risk if you take certain medicines. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures.
I'm still going for my best, and for Eliquis.
Ask your doctor about Eliquis.
Dogs have evolved, but their nutritional needs remain instinctual. That's why there's Purina One True Instinct, real meat #1. A different breed of natural nutrition. Purina One True Instinct. Now try new Purina One True Instinct treats.
When my smile's bright, I feel ready to shine. Some whitening toothpaste only removes surface stains. Colgate Optic White High Impact White is different. It has hydrogen peroxide to whiten 4 shades for a visibly whiter smile. Trust your smile to Colgate Optic White.
We at the insurance company know you need this money. Just sign and you'll get your way. Medical bills? No. Do you want money for pain and suffering? No, it's not like that. Right there. The law offices of Metzger Wickersham? I hate those guys.
A 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. The law offices of Metzger Wickersham. Right now.
Get 40% off the entire store at the factory's Tax Time Savings Event.
Stylish Amish-made dining rooms that you'll be able to keep for a lifetime.
You choose the wood, the stain, and even the size.
The choices and options are endless.
From contemporary to rough sawn rustic.
Choose from oak, maple, cherry, walnut, elm, and even hickory in 50 stain options.
If you can dream it,
we can build it.
And for a price you have to see to believe.
Check the big box stores first.
Then come experience America's best furniture from the factory.
Dixon City and Wilkes-Barre.
Welcome back. She is breaking barriers and has taken the modeling world by storm. Please welcome Ashley Graham.
Friend, and yeah, she's amazing.
You love a hardcore workout.
Oh, this is your...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the class you
We
did.
have the same class, AKT, and she raves about you.
I love her.
Yeah.
Does she turn the heat up for you? Because she turns the heat up for me. I think she's trying to kill me.
I don't know, but I always leave like not being able to walk a little bit. So it's like, you know, and especially when you go to sit down on the toilet, that's the worst. I know.
Catch
I'm like,
yourself
you
half
don't
squat.
need to show off. I'm really good at your job.
Yeah.
Saying that she read that you got discovered in a mall.
Yes, I was that girl, the quintessential in a mall, 12 years old, 5'9", a size 10, 12, and this guy comes up to me, he's like, hey, you want a model? And I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Dad. And legit, he was a guy who had a modeling agency, but the one thing that I tell all these girls is like, he said, oh, we have to pay to go to modeling school. Do not pay to go to modeling school. It's totally legit. But they did kind of like give me some guidelines of like how to be posed in front of the camera and like a runway walk and da-da-da. So that was, you know, that was interesting and good for when I moved to New York at 17.
17. I
Yes.
was just going to say, how old were you when you came here? Did you finish high school?
I finished high school.
And
I
then
had
you
a
moved?
very normal high school life, except for I was always going to Europe and New York for work.
Right.
And then I'd come back and be like, I faxed in my homework. But the homecoming, and then right when I graduated a month later, I moved straight to New York. And my mom and dad said, if you don't make it in New York as a model, then you're going to come back and go to college. And I was like, oh, hell no. I'm going to do
That's all you needed to hear.
Oh, yes. I'm going
fired
to do
you up.
everything it takes.
Not the C word.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
But what's it like? You come to New York. Do you have a bunch of roommates? Was it very rough?
I had no idea what to expect, and I write about all of these crazy stories in my book. It's called A New Model: What Beauty, Confidence, and Power Really Look Like. And I talk about the highs and the lows, because it's not easy. 17, I was making good money, but I was also had people telling me that I was too fat, I wasn't good enough, I wasn't going to be on the covers of any magazines. You will only be this certain kind of model, and you'll never really make it to this kind of stardom. So just be comfortable with who you are.
So what was it in your head that turned off that voice and turned on your voice in your head?
Yeah, no, there was a moment where I hit rock bottom, and I called my mom. I was like, I'm done. I don't like who I am. I was making all the wrong decisions with dating. Yeah, I was partying, and my mom said, no. You're staying in New York City. Your body is going to change someone's life.
Wow.
And it didn't hit me. I had no idea what that meant. But my mother, right? Go, Mama.
Good for her.
But my mother, she's always been very prophetic in my life. And I listened to her, and I said, okay, well, if she's not going to let me come home, I don't know where I'm going to go, so I might as well stay here. I've got rent.
Sorry, did you say that you listened to your mom?
And thank God I did. And thank God I did. So she told me that my words have power, and that's where I realized what words of affirmation were. So I started saying, I am bold, I am brilliant, I am beautiful, I am worthy of all, I love you. And it started to become like my normal routine, and things started to change. I started to see myself differently. I carried myself differently, and then my career started changing. And I really, yes, I believe in vision boards. It took 3 years for my last vision board to happen, but everything on it happened.
So, Ashley, you mentioned that you've changed people's lives. She has changed a man's life. We're going to tell you about a man that thanked her for being able to make whoopee with the lights on. Why? Right. We'll tell you.
Tomorrow on Live from the new animated film, Early Man, Eddie Redmayne.
Ellen has the perfect game for every star.
Mine are like, what are 3 mathematical theories? I'm like,
All new Ellen, David Spade, plus Ellen's food critic.
I must be allergic to this monstrosity.
And the Spanish word of the day.
Enfermo. It means sick. And hopefully no one in my audience is enfermo. If you are, then au revoir.
Weekdays at 10 on WNEP.
Now through Thursday, February 15th, join Planet Fitness for only $5 down and then $10 a month. No commitment, because good things come in 5s, especially the 5 that gets you into the judgment-free zone. The world judges, we don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
I was wondering if you could help me.
Can you say love it? Oh, love it. Can you say hey? Hey, that's the spirit of. Ooh. Sing, sing, baby, maybe I love you. Oh, yeah. Ooh, every little thing.
Here at Independence Toyota, we know your time is your most valuable possession. That's why we feature a 15-minute trade. That's right. 15 minutes, you'll have your best trade-in value on a new Toyota. Found the one you want? We'll have you out the door in less than an hour. No more dreaded weekends at the dealership.
Right now, lease a 2018 RAV4 all-wheel drive, only $159 a month.
Declare your independence from games, gimmicks, and long drawn-out deals. Find your next Toyota at IndependenceToyota.com.
Who has 5 doctor lawyers, the most of any firm in America? Klein & Spector. Maybe that's why Klein & Spector has the most large verdicts and settlements of any Pennsylvania law firm. Call Star Law for Klein & Spector.
Ants won't shut up about how much they can lift.
Wisdom is knowing what you don't know about your ex-wife's new boyfriend.
I literally misuse this word 1 billion times a day.
These are terrible quotes, but Safe Auto will get you a great car insurance quote in just 3 minutes and could save you 25%.
That is a great quote.
through Thursday, February 15th, join Planet Fitness for only $5 down and then $10 a month. No commitment, because good things come in fives, especially the 5 that gets you into the judgment-free zone. The world judges, we don't. Planet
Of course, can you tell me the name of your book one more time?
Yes.
Just because I can't.
A New Model, What Beauty, Confidence, and Power Really Look Like.
I just want to, because I know it's like a long title.
I love this crowd.
Yeah.
I like your positive daily affirmation and the vision boarding.
Yeah, in every chapter of the book, we actually give you a little affirmation that kind of starts up the chapter. So it's
cool.
empowering.
Well, what would be, I mean, you have a lot of advice, but what would you say your best advice is for teens that want to get into the business, that this is something they look up to you and they want to try it?
Well, first of all, don't be afraid to ask for help, and know that whatever you really want, you can have. It's just a matter of putting so much hard work and effort into it. And also know that just because someone tells you no doesn't mean that that's the end all be all.
Right.
Anytime I hear no, it just makes you so.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Oh, no. It's inspiring.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I love the word no. It's my favorite. Now, this is your third time inside the Sports Illustrated edition. 2016, you were the cover girl.
My rookie year, I was the cover girl.
Yes.
Yeah. You see my booty right there? They didn't retouch the cellulite out. I was like, thank you, Sports Illustrated, for not taking my cellulite out. Because this is what women look like. We've got stretch marks. We've got cellulite. There's a little bit of back fat. It's like, and they kept it.
It's always amazing to me, like the couple of magazines I've done, like how much airbrushing goes into it, where you almost don't recognize yourself.
It is really crazy. I think that's what's giving young girls a bad message.
Because it's not real.
Exactly, and that's why media has really brainwashes them.
Yeah. Hey, what's your favorite beach?
Oh, well, I just was in Nevis. That was just
Nevis is great. Yes,
That's where we shot. That's where we shot. That was amazing.
Yeah,
it's so mountainous. There's lakes that go into the ocean. I mean, it's everything to do.
They don't have snakes there.
Oh.
It's a snake-free island. Just FYI,
Random
no snakes.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on a great to see you. Sports Illustrated, we're talking about the swimsuit edition. You can check her out right there, Ashley Graham, everybody.
Monday on Live from the new series This Close, Cheryl Hines.
I love Friday so much. I love it so much.
Next up, Eddie Redmayne from Early Man. He plays a caveman. A caveman? Who doesn't love a movie about a caveman? Watch Shark Tank's.
For all of life's cycles, from having your cake and wearing it too, to the joy a homecoming brings, there's Arm & Hammer plus OxyClean 3-in-1. The only packs with baking soda, OxyClean stain fighters, and a boost of scent for the clean you need at a fraction of the cost.
Nutro. Non-GMO ingredients, no artificial flavors. All the energy dogs need and nothing they don't. Nutro. Feed clean.
Revlon Exactify Liquid Liner gives you precise lines that last hour after hour. Exactify Liquid Liner. Revlon. Live boldly.
No. My tummy says no.
It's not cut right. It's so good. It's on white bread with whole grain.
I don't want the peanut butter to touch the jelly.
That's weird.